So I performed at an open mic night again this week, and my whole goal was to perform some new routines, kind of get out of my comfort zone, show some new routines, see if these work, test it out, and here's my experience with it, and it was a great time, a great time. If you did not catch my conversation with Fred, the underperforming hobbyist, then you should definitely check it out after watching this video, of course. But during the course of the conversation, I'd mentioned how I got a new trick, which was actually these ropes here. There were three different colors, and the whole goal was you would tie the ends, link them together into one rope. And I said that when I had found kind of the method behind the trick, I wasn't like too keen on it. I was like, I don't know if it's going to work out. Somebody actually left a comment for what they do with the routine, because I guess they have the same thing, which was kind of good, probably better for like kid shows and all of that. But what did I do? I did it at a brewery, of course, because why not? Why not? People have been drinking. Maybe by that point they would be mind blown. Who knows? So I do a routine with Professor's Nightmare, which you've seen, where I just have one rope, cut it into 3 ropes, do Professor's Nightmare, change it a couple times. Well, I did it at the end. I did a new thing where I tied the ends, made one circle that was different lengths, and I was like, this is kind of weird, but since it's all the same color, I figured I would transition into doing this and tying it up at the ends.
The interesting thing though is you all saw it equal, they're now different. We can actually make it equal again. This is crazy. Well, the first time that I ever heard this, I was like, ain't no way you can make each of these ropes equal. They're obviously 3 different sizes, right? So I'll show you exactly how you do it. You just take up the ends, stick them together at the end, you take up this, and look, it's 3 equal pieces of rope. Hey, thank you, I know. Y'all don't believe me, so look, okay, so I'll do something more impressive than that. 3 different size pieces of rope right here. If you can't tell, please do, because otherwise you're not gonna find this very exciting. So what we will do is touch the ends of the ropes here. And what you're about to see is all an illusion. It is an illusion, and the more you have drunk, the better this illusion will get. You saw 3 different sizes. If we just start giving it a pull, it's almost like these ropes become equal once again, right? Like, that's like super insane. You could just throw it around. It's 3 equal sizes, right? It's crazy. Now I'm gonna show you the part that I can never quite understand. If we take the ends of the ropes and we give them a little tie, I guess you could say it, like kind of like you're tying shoes, hopefully this will, I don't know what it's gonna do. We're gonna find out, because this is the part that always confuses me. I never know what to expect once I tie these ropes together. I'm very good at tying ropes together. That's what I do in my spare time, not for any fun, of course, just to hopefully entertain you all with this. So if we tie all of these ropes together, it's like they become one, which is crazy. How does that happen? I don't know, but you see how they're kind of like different sizes? It kind of blows my mind, and a lot of people are like, yeah, I can't really tell with that. So what if we make them different colors? So let me go grab some different colored rope. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. Different colored ropes. We got red, we got green, we got yellow. Maybe you could see this a little bit better. Hopefully that's the case. So what we're going to do is tie the ends with the color, right? So if we tie the yellow with the yellow, and then we tie, there we go, that looks good. We tie the green with the green. Then of course that means that red is with red. I know it's super exciting, but hopefully this looks, you know, like a little bit better with it all. And it kind of makes sense, but even with the different colors, I'm gonna tell you, this is just as confusing for me as it is for y'all. So we have the 3 different colors, 3 different loops going on here. If we just throw this up in the air, look at that. The ropes are now like equal sizes, all connected. I don't understand how that works. It was supposed to make it more clear, it just left me more confused. I don't get it. I don't get it either. I know it makes no sense how these are all connected.
And so I did it, and I thought the effect went. Reactions were pretty well. It was not like anything mind blowing. I don't really know, sort of, with my presentation with it, if it was the greatest in the world or not. Probably not, but I wanted to put it out there, and people were confused. Were they confused because it was like, what in the world is going on, or was it confused by, huh? That is weird. How did those link together like that? I don't know. Do I plan to keep using it? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the quality of this. Like, it's already ripping in places, and I've barely even used it. I mean, it's what, a $12. I think this was $12. I wanted it because I had the idea, which is what I try to do. If I'm going to buy something, hopefully I have an idea for what I wanted to do with it. And I mean, the colors stand out and stuff, so I thought it might be a little fun thing. But the main goal with me was to go out and do it, perform it, see what it was. The reactions was, I guess, better than what I thought it would be. Really, it's just kind of that mindset where it's like, it's the fact that I know so much, which I don't even know a whole lot, but I didn't even see the trick perform. I just bought it because I just had an idea for what it was, and then I was like, I don't know if that'll ever fool anybody. Well, it did all right, I guess. Will I use it again? I don't know if I'd use it quite the way I thought, but we'll see. I did have another routine where I had somebody else be a mind reader. So this is one I thought would play really well on stage, and it was very different than anything else I've done, because usually what I do is I have a mic holder that I'll have around my neck, because I don't have time to pre-set up audio or do all this other stuff, get a wireless mic and then crank in and do this. No, I just have a mic holder because that's what's easy when you're going to open mic nights, which is actually kind of a good thing in general. It was like cheap. It was like 20 bucks for a nice sturdy mic holder. Worked pretty well. But for the first time, I actually took the mic outside of that and actually started talking in the middle of this. We had one person was going to be the mind reader. I was going to teach them mind reading. And I was hoping to go for a couple, but one of the biggest things when it comes to these open mic nights is sometimes people are involved in it, sometimes they're not. And I'm really bad about, you come up here, like that, like the way that it kind of is with magic shows. It's probably something that I have to get better at in general, but it's just a different environment. Like, if you go to a magic show when you're already expecting it, like, you should be kind of like, okay, he's going to bring people up. But if it's an open mic night where people mostly sing, but then now I'm trying to get people involved, it could be a little bit different, really. So I kind of feel weird if I was like, hey, you come on up here. But I didn't really notice any like couples that were like super close to where I was. But it still played out. I thought really well. I was really happy with it. So one person picked a card. They put it back in the center of the deck, handed the deck of cards to the other spectator, who I taught how to read minds and pick a card, of course, and they were able to tell what the person's card was.
And I don't think I ever got your name.
Tiffany.
Tiffany? Okay, Tiffany, I'm going to show you I could still read your mind. You're thinking this, I'm full of crap right now, and that Clay is not, like I said, obviously I'm a good mind reader. So what I'm gonna do, Clay, if you could just turn around, you ain't even gonna look at this. I'm just gonna have you pick any card that you want, okay? Any card, it does not matter.
No,
That's like, so are you sure you want that one?
Yes.
I can't tempt you with anything else.
this is the one.
This is the one. You wanna go through it again? That's the one? That's the one? That's the one? Okay. We'll just stick it in right there. Okay, now, I'm not going to tell Clay anything. I'm going to hand him this deck. Clay, you can turn around. You did not see anything. Now, Clay is going to tell exactly what's going on, what card she picked, okay? This is going to be the greatest thing you've ever seen. Clay is about to become a mind reader. Clay, do you have the card?
I believe I do.
Okay, Clay, for the first time, what card did she select?
An ace of hearts.
The Ace of Hearts, and that was her card?
I'm more magic and very hard.
Oh my God. Now, you're probably thinking, that was beginner's luck. Do you want him to do it again?
Do it again.
Do it again?
Do it again.
All right. It will be once again. Once again. Well, we can give these cards a shuffle too, so there's no funny business. The funny business going
I'm
on.
just stand in front of the fan.
There you go.
Because I'm a very hot redhead right now.
All right, like I said, once again, you can pick any card that you want, okay? You're gonna pick that one. Can I tempt you with anything else? Or is that going to be it?
This is it.
This is it. All right, once again, we stick it. Yeah, don't want to put it face down. He'll easily find out one. Okay, Clay, did you see the card?
I did not.
All right, I am
seen
handing
nothing.
Clay the deck. And now, once again, I'm not making any motions, not doing anything. Clay has no idea what the card is. Drum roll, please, for the crowd. Get a drum roll going, everybody. Clay, are you ready?
Oh yeah.
For the first time, what was the card that she selected?
By using my magic Gandalf adjacent wizard powers to read her mind, it is probably the Two of Hearts.
And it is! Look at that. Clay has turned into a mind reader here tonight. Can you believe it?
That's it, I'm a mind reader. My girlfriend's at work.
Oh, yeah. See, I forgot to add that disclaimer. Once you do this, if your girlfriend ever says you can't read minds, she will remember this tonight.
It was fun. It was great. I think it went really well. And I thought it'd be something different and involve people. Like I mentioned, that's one of the things that's kind of lacking when it comes to this. Or when it comes to open mic nights kind of in general. I think most people kind of just expect music there. Like everywhere just advertise kind of music. And then I'm the only one that does like something different. But people really enjoy it. And the fun stuff. But it was like the first time I kind of like took a step back and like I wasn't the center of attention. I put it on somebody else. Like maybe I'll put some clips. I'll probably have it shown. I don't know. I'm kind of weird about showing the whole thing in a way. I think I kind of mentioned it in the interview. Like, do I want every single one of my performances shown on here from start to finish? I don't know. If that's something you guys want, sure. You know, I don't want to like open things up for like negative comments and stuff. Cause like, I know I'm not the greatest, but someone was like, dude, that's like the worst thing ever. Like, I don't know. I mean, I get it. I'm putting stuff out there. Do I want to sort of invite that on there? Meh. But I don't know. That's what I'm torn. If you guys want to see their performances, by all means, I could show parts of it or whatnot. So I'll do some of that just so you kind of have an idea, just for something else. But again, it's all about my whole journey documenting from where I was nothing to who knows what. And that's the hope. But more opportunities have opened for me, and so I'm looking forward to what the future holds there. But yeah, I was really happy with it. And at the end, the open mic night host, who's watched me come from, first time to now, he told me afterwards, he was like, man, I could just tell how much more comfortable you're getting up there on stage. He's like, you're awesome at what you do. I always really enjoy it. And he's like, I could tell you're just getting way more comfortable, and it's just super awesome to see. And which is great to hear it from other people, because he's a musician that plays around as well and then hosts the open mic night, and it's a good feeling. And I guess it's like, well, why do I want to show all this? And then you get in your own head about things, like, well, am I great because I'm like the only magician they've ever seen, or am I actually just entertaining? But that's the part that I sort of tell myself too, and I think for everybody out there, like, you are more important than what the trick is. You make the tricks entertaining. Some of the stuff I do is pretty simple. Like, I'm not like the greatest sleight of hand master. I suck. In fact, I had a goal that I thought about doing for a video idea, or just a little series of, I cannot do the Pharaoh Shuffle for the life of me. I want to learn how to do it. Every time I try it, I fail miserably at doing it. It never looks good. And I'm like, should I start a series of like day one, me not knowing how to do this, and then practicing for a little bit each day to show what it's like at the end? I don't know. I thought it might be kind of a fun idea, because you don't really see a lot of people like practicing. Like, whenever you see things, it's like, God, that's like the greatest thing I've ever seen. But you try it and you're like, this is super hard. So would it be worth to see somebody who can't do anything? I don't even think I have a deck of cards here to show. All right, I'll show you what I mean here with some of DMC's Pro Elite cards. Very good cards. I do enjoy them. I do enjoy his stuff. He's got great stuff. Yeah, here's my amazing Pharaoh Shuffle. I could probably specifically count out, but I don't know. I've watched so many things on how to do this that I have absolutely sort of no idea. I'm trying to do this from memory. Most of the time they were like, can we put it in there? See, mine always like, I don't know if you can really see, but it's like I have multiple in there, but then like sometimes if I can do good on some, but then like not so much on the other. And it's like, I don't know. See, it's absolute trash. It's absolute trash because I can't get them all in there. And I'm like, I don't know. See, that's like the best I can do. I don't know. Maybe if you all have tips and can tell me, but I thought it might be kind of a fun idea in a way. Yeah, either way, my whole goal this week at the open mic night was to try some new things, test stuff out, and just putting a smile on people's faces is the biggest thing. So that happened, but I thought it was kind of good, like to hold myself accountable as well. And I'm trying to show these things for hopefully to get people to perform. So if you're out there, you're like, I don't know, I'm so worried, I'm so nervous, and it really is just a matter of going out and doing it. And maybe if you see me performing garbagely, you're like, man, I know I can do better than that, so do it, because I know I'm not the greatest. Hopefully I try to be a little bit entertaining, sort of rambling, but I thought I'd share my story with everybody, how I still go out there, I still do new things, and I felt comfortable up there even doing new things for the first time. I didn't really feel like as nervous as I thought, which I think is a good thing because it shows that I'm confident in myself that I can at least entertain somebody, and it's kind of been like at the point where I'm like, well, if I mess up, it's fine. We'll just move on. We'll go to something else. I think I started the night. I was like, look, I'm gonna try some new stuff here tonight. You all may have seen me before. I'm gonna do. I did the Professor's Nightmare and cut into it that they people who have been there probably seen before, but people still enjoy that trick as well. But I was like, I'm gonna try some new things as well. So does it go great? That's why. But I think it went great. I enjoyed it. It was a great time. Now, I did have a great sit down conversation with Scott, who actually works in a liquor store and uses that to his advantage to set up his little own magic venue right there at the front checkout counter. It's a very good conversation. We talk about that. We talk about getting over, the fear of performing, how he kind of dealt with it, and how it's kind of shaped who he is now. And I think it's a great interview. So check that out, and hopefully we'll have more of those as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. And go out and perform. Make somebody's day. Make somebody smile.